1. Victor Wembanyama at center gives his low fives, his mid fives, and his high fives as the Spurs now do their daps and prepare to tip this game off. Mitch Johnson in his first finals appearance as a head coach. You know, I watched some footage of Mitch Johnson playing basketball at Stanford over the break since the last game. And Stanford, you know, that's a brainy place. You got to think the kid's got some smarts. KJ now leading the Spurs in a little hype before the game starts. They're showing stats, but honestly, you can throw all this stuff out the window. This is the NBA Finals. Each game is its own thing. Each team adapts to the previous game. I don't think that we should be looking at anything other than the 48 minutes that are happening in front of us. And that is indeed what I try to do here as the Road Spur. Okay, hugs and daps by everybody here. Luke stretching. Champagny and Castle wearing their white T-shirts underneath the white Spurs jerseys. Classic. I can remember Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker in these home whites for many, many years, successful in this NBA. Jalen Brunson handling the ball, making sure it's straight. In an amazing moment of the first game, the first millisecond of the first game, what happened was that Karl Anthony Towns, who I refer to as Cat sometimes, by the way, just so you know, during the game, Karl Anthony Towns was the first player in the playoffs to win a tip against Victor Wembanyama. Victor had beaten everybody at 7'4" and with his shoes probably something like 7'5". And what Towns did was he predicated the jump ball. He tipped it on the way up. He sprang up, timed it, and Vic couldn't get to it when it was at its apex. Pretty rare and interesting move there by Karl Anthony Towns. Anyway, they're getting set to toss it up. Here we go to start game 2, folks. And there it goes up. This time, Victor does control the tip. It'll go back to Fox. Fox will flip it to Castle. Castle looking at his fingers, making sure they're dry, rubs them on his shorts, and dribbles across the timeline. He bounce passes it back to Fox. Fox is covered by OG Anunoby. He gets a pick, goes around it, and then passes over to Vassell. Vassell from the three-point line drives down the lane, kicks it out to Vic. Vic goes charging down the lane at Cat, then makes a pass to Champagny, who puts it out to Vassell for a three, and that is splashed. Beautiful ball movement by the San Antonio Spurs to give them a 3-point lead to start this game.